Hi, I'm Bugsy and I'm a recovering addict. I'm going to be reading just for today, December 29th, 2024, Through Others' Eyes, page 379, basic text, page 36. When someone points out a shortcoming, our first reaction may be defensive, but if we truly want to be free, we will take a good look at input from fellow addicts. At some point in our recovery, we come to the awkward realization that the way we see ourselves is not necessarily the way others do. We are probably neither as bad, as good, as beautiful, or as ugly as we think we are, but we are too close to ourselves to really tell for sure. That's where our friends and the program come in, caring enough to share with us what they see when they look in our direction. They tell us the good things about ourselves we might not know, and they tell us the hard things too, that we might not be able to see. We may react defensively to such help, and in some cases, justly so. However, even malicious remarks about our supposed shortcomings can shed light on aspects of our recovery that we cannot see ourselves. Wherever a useful insight comes from, for whatever reason it is offered, we cannot afford to discount it. We don't need to wait for others to spontaneously offer their insight. When we spend time with our sponsor or other NA members we trust, we can make the first move and ask them to tell us what they see about particular areas of our lives to which we are blind. We want a broader vision of our life than just our own. We can have that vision by seeing ourselves through the eyes of others. Just for today, I seek to see myself as I truly am. I will listen to what others say about me and see myself through their eyes. This one's kind of pretty straightforward. There are going to be opinions about us in life that we're not ready to hear. There may be opinions about us that are fabricated and possibly embellished and exaggerated. And we have to have thick skin in that sense, where somebody might not just like you. They just don't like you. They just don't like you. They don't like how you're doing well. They don't like how you are progressing in your recovery, and they might be a little bit jealous. And they might have an opinion that because you're doing so much better than them, perhaps, you don't deserve it. Or perhaps they see you do one thing a little bit wonky and they're like, oh, see, they messed up, boom. And they'll point out every little minuscule flaw that you may still carry, which we all have flaws, but people can exaggerate those flaws to try to negate and invalidate the rest of your recovery. Well, they're in recovery, they're doing well, but did you see how they tie their shoes? And it can be so petty. You can be like, dude, really? But then there's also times where people can call you out for your bullshit and you might get defensive about it. Then you have to really think, am I being defensive because it's not true, or am I being defensive because it is true and I don't like being called out on it? And in those moments, you don't have to do it in front of them. You can be like, okay, thank you for your opinion. And reflect privately. Be like, dang, why did they say that? Maybe I am acting a certain way, or maybe I am doing a certain thing. Maybe I am projecting and I'm treating other people like crap because, I am projecting a flaw that I don't like about myself onto others. So you got to be careful with your opinions. And having an opinion and being really concerned about somebody, it's okay to have those concerns. Just don't make it a gossip fest where you're talking about it behind their back, but then being friends with them in their face. If you're concerned enough to bring it up to somebody else, bring it up to that person who is involved. Just kind of check in on them. Hey, you doing all right? Well, why do you ask that? Well, you were kind of a little bit wonky over here in this aspect of your life. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Or, hey, you know what? You said something to me, and I don't know how you meant it, but I felt upset about it. You hurt my feelings. And it's okay to say you hurt my feelings. I don't know what age we stop being allowed to say you hurt my feelings. Because I'm 37 years old, and I will straight up tell you hurt my feelings. What you just did hurt my feelings. You might think that I'm a little kid. I don't care, but I'm letting you know in a polite way, in a straightforward, to the point way, you hurt my feelings. And vice versa. If someone says, hey, you're hurting my feelings, be okay with saying, hey, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Or, okay, not everybody's going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Someone will be like, and it just depends on the person, and everybody has their own personality. Everybody has their own way of seeing life and opinions and whatnot. And some people, they might have an opinion of you, and no matter what you do, you can never change that opinion. And that's okay. Kind of like what the literature said. Some of it is uncalled for, but it could be something you can reflect on. And that's a good idea. And be like, wait, why did they say that? You may come to the conclusion that, you know what, they're just mean. That's it. They're just mean. They want to make me feel bad, make me feel my confidence level go down, my self-esteem get a hit because they're feeling some type of way and they're in their feelings. So opinions, they're always going to happen. And they're not always true, or they're not always as big as people make them out to be. But they are something you can look into. I don't know if I just went off on a complete rant or what, but be nice to each other. If you have an opinion, you have the right to have an opinion. You just don't have the right to bring everybody down because of your opinion. Because you're feeling some type of way, you noticed something. Approach it in an adult, respectful manner. I don't know what happened to respect, but it seems to be scarce. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.